Next up on the ship choices. When he gets to it. When he gets there. Come on, Lift. Come on. This is the Cutless Red. Looks like it has some change, or maybe because it's just in this warehouse of mine. Hangar of mine. So this is the Cutless series from the Drake manufacturer. This is the Rescue variant, because you've got the Cutless Black, Cutless Blue, and Cutless Steel. Now, all of these have sort of similar. It's a sort of similar shape and everything has from some subtle differences. So this one has the two. This one has two airlocks on the side. The Cutty Black has slide doors. It's like a kind of little mini cargo drop-offy type ship. This one has a light on top. Yeah, it's like a searchlight. Has a bunch of guns. Big thrusters at the back. Anyway, so let's get this one open. For this medical variant, and now it's allowed to spawn on ships again and stuff if you have accidents. So it's good for people who want to do war scenario type things. Or yeah, if you want to spawn back and get into the action, get your gear back and stuff while you're out there. You've got 2 medical beds, which I assume you can, digital personal assistant thingy, digital medical assistant, so you can set your spawn point here, get healed up. Bear in mind, same as the other ship, like the Medivac, small vehicle light, this thing can only cure tier 3 damage. You won't get cure. That's where I missed out on my other video earlier on. It's in my head. So the Carrack, for instance, can do tier 2 damage, and that is it. If you get tier 1, you have to go to the hospital regardless. But this one will only do tier 3 damage. So if you get tier 2, you're screwed. I made it right. Then you come into here, you've got the seat. No, it's not a seat. This is the toilet. I think, yeah, it's a little toilet and shower kind of thing. 2 beds. I think there's another 2 beds on the other side of this, isn't there? Or is it? Yeah, beds there. From this one, you've got your pilot seat and the co-pilot seat. The co-pilot can control the searchlight that is above. So it's not a bad ship. It's I'd say for its useful right now, I'm going to put it in the just fine category. What it is, because you could offer medical assistance, because you do get those kind of jobs going on. So you can try and go out there, find people, help them, provided they're not going to try and rob you or trick you into a medical beacon. And you can't do much cargo in it. You won't be able to hold a lot of stuff in there. It is just a medical ship. But like I said, if you're going to do combat, and you want to respawn back onto a ship and not respawn back at a hospital or anything else, then yes, this will be something you should go for. So yeah, this is going in the just fine category. So basically, like Cutless Red, you can basically heal people. So if you went out there, you would go out with a medical gun, help them up, and if they've got tier 3 damage, they can get on your ship and basically heal the wounds. But if it's that bad damage, then they can stay stable on the bed. You can bring them back to a hangar, get them on the medical stretcher or whatever, and then wheel them in, and they can get into the hospital straight away. So as you can tell, this is going to be a double video, and you probably would have seen that from the thumbnail. To another, basically another Hornet. But this time around, this video is the Super Hornet. In my hangar, and here it is, the F7CM Super Hornet. Now, with this ship, as it is a smaller vessel, I say smaller vessel, this one is a dual seat, same shape as the general Hornet sets we've seen so far. Just a little bit longer. Maybe a little bit beefier. And just have a lot of guns on it. But this one does have a co-pilot seat. Again, the only downside to this ship, as we've established, to do with cockpits, it's not like you can get in and out at the same time. I'll use the pilot ladder, because you would still have to wait for me to get in. You would think they could have done it from two sides, maybe two separate ladders. Now, I believe that the turret gun, I think, yeah, the power, what's it called, at the back would control the top turret, I would have thought. But this one has quite a lot of guns. Now, this is that bracket. I wish I had this on the time when I recorded this. This is the same sort of like module you can buy to put underneath, I think, on the smaller Hornets. But I hate it. It's hideous. And you've got Gatling guns. So a lot of this is going to like run out of ammo quite quickly. Now for this ship though, as I've been out in before, I can't remember if I've got any previous videos on this one. The only thing about this one at the moment, I haven't been out to try for a while, so I will have to test it out when I get a chance to, and with the co-pilot. But normally, this ship hasn't been that strong compared to the Scorpius, which I've done a video on, and then also the Hurricane, which is something we used before. But I mean, the ship may have changed. We will have to give it a shot at some point, me and the lads, whoever's free. Now, so I'm going to say with this ship, I'm only going to put it in the OK slot again, because I say it's only for fighting. I say it's a fun ship. It's fast, flies all right. Here comes a nice beast, one of the heaviest fighters. This is the Aegis. It is Aegis, isn't it? Or is it Anvil? I've actually forgot. Let's go into the first person screen. So Aegis, I was right. Aegis, Vanguard Warden. Now there's 4 in total. This is the Warden. You've got the Sentinel, which is a kind of EMP hacking one type thing. You have to get hold of it to look at it because I can't remember. Then you've got I can't remember half the names already. Which I'm sure I'll go across them when I get hold of them. But this is just a fighter version. There's the Harbinger, which is the torpedo type one, I think. And Hoplite, that was it. The Vanguard Hoplite is one that you basically, it's like a drop ship. But this is basically a missile guns. The downside with this one at the moment, we want physicalized buttons because it can be such a pain in the backside when trying to close doors and getting in and out. So this one you can get 2 panels. So it's got one of the other. Has to get to your quantum drive. So these ships have got nice little sort of mini kind of living quarters in a way. You got your munitions, that's for your guns, so bring that out, your gun rack. Coffee and tea area, I guess. 2 beds. Up here you got the gun turret up above for the other person to use. A engineering station, so that person can come down and deal with that. You've got storage there, which is this, which you could do better. We needed to access actual storage. Can you even do that? Probably not. No, that's a bit of a shame. Because at the moment, I don't know how you're going to put things on this ship, like boxes of things in gear to collect. You got your sort of mini toilet, sink, maybe a shower. Yeah, here's a shower. I guess the toilet might fold. Yeah, toilet will fold out. What's this over here? That's avionics access. Then you come up to here. I didn't realise for such a long time that this was actually another little area to store a box, a hand size, like sort of, you know, body, well, I say body size, one that you can carry with your hands anyway. Shield generator, power plant, and then you've got all your modules, and then you've got the pilot seat. again, me and the lads have had good fun with this. The only thing we really can't go by, which is the it's quite funny. We always debate, but yeah, you got your two guns on the top. I think I messed around with the settings on there because there's two separate guns on the turret there. The four, if you look just below the canopy, so if you're looking at the at the glass at the front of the cockpit, you slide down, you can see these four sort of fixed gun placements. Now I changed them to repeaters, laser repeaters, so I can tear down some shields quite quickly. Down here is a cannon. I think I might have changed that on there, but yeah, you always put the big guns underneath. This is the only thing about the ship that if we could change some things, it's just the idea of this big old gun underneath. It just feels weird. There's a few ships that do that, and we're like, nah. You know, I think it could have done going under, not the wings that fold, but maybe underneath, sort of that bit there instead of where that thruster is. If there's some guns underneath that or something, that would be nice. But apart from that, it is a really good ship to use. I'm actually surprised the wings have actually come out already. I'm surprised. Normally it's folded in when the gears are out, so there's a lot of changes going on. But yeah, but this ship, this one, I would put in the a top choice for your combat needs if you're really into your combat. But this one, it's because it's a medium-sized ship, you can use a crossfield drive on it. I think it comes with a crossfield drive on it as a stock, so you could basically get to places quite quickly. Yes, alright, you're going to have to refuel the quantum fuel quite a bit, but it will get you to places a lot quicker than standard drives would, especially if you're in an emergency, that is. You need to get to some friends because they're in trouble. There you go. So this is going to be a bonus video since it's 3 ships in one. We're getting there. But then there's going to be a lot of ships coming up sooner or later after this, where it'll be ships I don't own, so I'll be trying to make use of the rental system during the IAE and some other events, just so I can then look at the ships, review them, give my thoughts and talks. There's been a lot of videos where we've done a tour around the IAE and all that lot, so we'll be getting there. So toodaloos for now.